And we're back with more .hack GU Last Recode, Volume 3 Redemption. Let's see, last stream, we defeated Taihaku for the title match of the Sage Palace Arena's PK tournament. And subsequently defeated Sakaki after Endrance showed that he didn't betray us. He was watching out for us the entire time. But in order to not give himself away, he had to act like he was betraying us. And then Sakaki was subsequently deleted by Azure Kite, along with Azure Balmung and Azure Orca. Then we ran, let's see, Saku had an existential crisis by explaining that she doesn't actually exist. She's an alternate personality that lives in Bo's mind. And speaking of Bo, he kind of got kidnapped by a girl by the name of Aina, who apparently is important to Ovan. Who is she? Maybe we'll find out today. as we try to track down Ovan and settle things with him. Now that all eight Epitaph users have awakened. Of course, always start off with visit to the community forums. Paulu's got some new photos, or pictures. Oh no. Maidens by Nachin. Hello, it's Nachin. A while ago, I was walking through town with a friend, and somewhere, I don't know where, somebody started shouting Shrine Maidens. Maybe they're sad that there weren't any people dressed like Shrine Maidens, even in the temple dungeons. My friend and I were both a little creeped out. Oh, we know who this is. He made a post, like, back in Volume 2. I was a little creeped out myself recently, Chief. Isolde the Quest Maniac invited me along, and since it was a 3-person quest, we grabbed this person named Hanako, who was nearby. I thought, as a twin blade backed by 2 Harvest Clerics, that it'd be easy, that I'd have it easy. But I was so surprised once I got to the field. Hanako looked so normal at first. But she was way more on the offense than I was. Even though she was a Harvest Cleric, she was shouting, Vakdon! Vakdon! the whole time. I swear, even the sun in the sky looked scared of her. It was fun, though. Huh. That doesn't exactly look like her character model in the game, because we've met her before. That person really shouts for Shrine Maidens. Maybe somebody should put a curse on him so that this person can get the curse lifted and meet a real-life maiden all in one go. Personally, I'd like a curse that messes up people's hair. That's an interesting little nod to the .hack Legend of the Twilight Bracelet manga. There is a character by the name of Zephy, who is a vagrant AI, who has a gimmick of pointing at people she doesn't like, and it changes their hair into afros. It is hilarious and amazing, and Zephy is one of the best characters. And hey, I'm a big fan of Hanako. Envy! I envy you! Self-portrait. Well, you see, the young contestants of the World Cup in Geeks, who presented such uncharacteristic patriotism and camaraderie, seemed as though they might overtake me with their Aurora-like magnetic waves. So I quickly canceled my number 3 suspicious geek insulator, resulting in my casting back down. What? Hannah! Hey! Revenge! Tadaomi went and drew a picture of me without asking, so I'm going to draw a picture of him too. Tadaomi likes getting stepped on. It turns him on. That's why he's always getting stomped by the King Chim Chim. I have no idea why he thinks that's so interesting. Okay. That's an artistic picture. You've got a good sense for drawing. But I don't think that's what a stomping fetish is. I'd like to get a stained glass window of this picture. What's with that King Chimp's face? I just spat out the tea I was drinking. Sherry, how about you let someone stomp you so you can understand how Tadaomi feels? You might discover something new about yourself. This picture reminds me of Picasso. I like the atmosphere. I think you should try it, like Flamingo says. It might be more fun than you think. Crap, Sherry posted. And she drew me? I'm not into that. Really, I'm not getting stomped because I like it. Sherry, this is the first of your pictures I've seen, but you've got a bold sense of color. Thanks for the comments! This is my first picture like this. I'm glad I listened to my messages from Planet Mesopotamia. I'm a big Picasso fan. Flamingo H1. I'll try getting stepped on, but I think I like doing the stepping more. Tanomi, don't you lie! Nobody gets stomped that much unless they like it. This is the first time I've really felt a Chim looking at me. The hair makes the King Chim look very regal. The Chim looking at you. Yeah, you can feel it. I think if he kept staring, I wouldn't be able to move. But this is a very artistic picture. Let's check the rumors. Little Ghost Girl. A ghost? In the world? That's amazing! What a discovery! Unfortunately, I haven't met one myself, but I really want to. Yes, really. It sounds like the rumor about the girl at the cathedral. Oh, Big Mountain, I'm not saying you're making this up or anything. It seems like girls dressed in white are very important to the world. But you know, a negligee would be mysterious, but I don't know about the gothy stuff. Even if I did meet her, I'm not sure how happy I'd be. Quest advice here. Too fast. I can't beat the goblins in the speed race. They just keep schooling me. You can beat the race more or less the same way you do the game of tag, by tuning up your bike. Also, be careful how you use your boosts. As I'm sure you already know, you get one boost for each lap you complete, in addition to the boosts you get from Chim Chims. In other words, there's no need to hoard your boosts. You don't want to miss out on a boost because you're already carrying your maximum. You don't want to just waste them, of course, but you should use them whenever you think you can to aggressively open your lead on the goblins. So, the Goblin Racing side quest is a legitimate race this time, instead of it being a game of tag with your bike. I've joined as a hunter for the upcoming Chaotic PK screening test. I'm trying to be a hunter since they're on the side of good. Please give me some advice. The Chaotic PK screening test, huh? It really depends on your PvP abilities, so this is hard to give advice for. But let's see. You're probably going to fight several battles, so I recommend you bring a lot of healing items. I think this will be a harder quest than you're expecting. Good luck. So there is another quest involving the bounty hunter stuff. This one is to screen who's capable of becoming a chaotic PK for the next season or whatever. And it's actually pretty interesting. Oh, whoops, there was one more. New Chim Chims. No responses, huh? Has nobody seen one? This is in regards to the supposed King Chim that has a white beard and an angel halo. Again, we won't be seeing him until post-game. Now then, let's check in on Crimson Versus real quick.
Crimson Versus!
Ooh, nice. Ultimate Thanatos. That's a major spoiler! And that's a line which gives us Arcade Ecolo, which we already had. But, now that we can challenge Gaspard again, there is another deck that I want to try making. Because supposedly, according to the post on this one, it can beat any of Gaspard's 3 decks. Leave this alone, I'll switch out you. Where are you? There you are, Gabi Kestrel. With 114. Pandora's Box. Reframe from Shadows, number 52. And did you see that? Number 120. Intelligent Combos Combination Complete. Cancels Enemy General's Delta Combo. And it features the 3 most intelligent characters of the series. Ovan, with his enigmatic self. Yada, who is a renowned informant from the old version of the world, and Philo from Dot Hack Roots, who was the old man you go to for advice. At the beginning of this turn, your general gets +2 AP and takes 2 damage. Adds 2 HP to your general for every junctioned card held by enemy general, and reflects all damage from your general to the enemy general for 2 turns. Hopefully, this is enough to defeat Gaspard. Let's find out. And he's starting with... Oh! Cancel enemy general's Delta combo. Harrowing combos. Oh, what deck is this? Raise unit cost by 1. He's using... Wait. No, never mind. That's not the general yet. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Am I going to lose again? No, I won this one, but... Oh, he's using his own Gobby deck. Okay. All damage my Gobby would take would go to his. And all of his unit cards are gone. So yeah, this one's going to win easy. And there we go. Congratulations, you defeated the legendary Gaspard and have become the new legend. Obtained a card, Haseo the Silver Dual Gunner. You can now receive Mithril Maiden booster packs. You can now choose Gaspard as a practice opponent. And with this card, we can make a literal unbeatable deck. Also, what? How did I get this line again? And got Black Rose. Okay. Now then. This is a deck that is apparently 100% unbeatable. It can be beaten, but none of the AI will ever have the combination of cards. Will ever have the combination of cards that are actually capable of defeating you. It's hilarious. See, 132, Masquerade Ball. 7, Hermit. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I need Healing Waves. Number 59. Oh, this is Haseo with Adderley support. Okay. Number 50. Oh no, it's Haseo with his... Yeah, never mind. This is his arena team. This deck is apparently unbeatable because while there is a combination of cards that can beat it, none of the AI will ever have a deck with those combinations. No idea why. That's just how it is. And with that, I don't need to worry about Crimson Versus anymore. Oh. Because now it's literally just a matter of time. And we have a response from Saku, Bo's big sister. You're the only one who can be Bo's sister. You might be right, but Bo's gotten all crazy about you. Calls you Big Brother Haseo and everything. A real big brother's gotta be better than a big sister that doesn't actually exist. I can't even give Bo a pat on the head. All I can do is whisper inside his head. Your options are don't worry, which is alright, then you let his big brother handle things. Don't worry, just go ahead and vanish. That is completely rude. Your actual answer is the white chrysanthemum. There's a bit of a thing here. All I can do is whisper inside his head. What really makes Bo happy is having you close by. Even if you can't meet in real life, just having you support him from inside his mind makes him happy. Didn't you get a white chrysanthemum from Bo on your birthday? Did you forget that? That's incorrect. Bo got a Dusty Miller. However, it's possible the Dusty Miller was a mistranslation, and it was supposed to be a white chrysanthemum. And the next chain will have Haseo explain what a white chrysanthemum means.
The person Bo loves most, the one he depends on, is the big sister that supported him from inside. Saku, with this white chrysanthemum, I'll show you Bo's feelings.
And from Antares, he has a quest. Let's hang out for a bit. Take the Lawless Fort quest at the Breg Epina quest shop. Invite me along. You can pick whoever else you like.
The old man's inviting us on a quest. Pi won't be contacting us anytime soon. Oh well. Let's go to the quest shop in Breg Epina.
Yeah, it's not like we have anything else to do, so we may as well chill.
Antares has invited us on a quest. Let's accept the Lawless Fort quest at the quest shop in Breg Epina.
So we're going to take Antares, of course, because we have to. But we're also going to take Adelaide. Now, there's something about this quest. There was a quest that we got from Adelaide where she asked us to invite Bo back in Volume 2. I forgot to show that on stream, because it actually has a really good character moment for a certain character that we're going to see in this quest, not for anyone in our party. The reason why I'm taking Adelaide is because she was present for that quest in Volume 2, so it just makes sense. Alright, go to the Hellsman Scroll. Drain and HP drain are just too good. Alright, get rid of you. I don't care about elemental counters. Max HP plus 25%. You get out, because flat increases don't mean shit. Let's do the Lawless Fort then, which gives us a Book of Wisdom. A group of bounties have taken refuge in a cave and are planning for trouble. All hunters are to rush to the scene and stop them. Defeat all 10 of the bounties. Sigma, Vulnerable, Baron, Safe House. Even though this quest involves PKs, I do not believe they count toward the Bounty Hunter campaign, because this is mandatory. So, you'll be taking this quest. Please wait just a moment. Yes, hello. This is the quest shop. We have an adventurer here who will accept Mr. Dingo's quest.
Yo!
Allow me to say this up front. This mission is far more dangerous than any of the work you have done as a hunter so far. If you realize this job is beyond your abilities, then feel free to refuse it. That's what the pros do. I've obtained information that wanted criminals have gathered in an underground cave and are planning some sort of wrongdoing. There are 10 of them, altogether. Each one has several peculiarities, and they will all be tough opponents. I want you to head to the scene at once and put a stop to their uprising. Understood? Then go.
Hunters and bounties. So PCs will be competing with each other.
Yeah. I know you're not big on this, Adelaide, but it's kind of important that you come along.
What is it now, old man?
Honestly, it may have made a bit of sense to bring Matsu as a former PK, because I think he'd actually be interested in this, but whatever.
Don't worry, I'm not here to give you a lecture or anything. I'm just here to invite you to come with me on an interesting quest I found out about.
Oh, alright then.
Wait till you hear this. This quest also acts as an entrance trial for the chaotic PKs. They bring in a group of chaotic PK applicants to roleplay as the 10 bounties on the run. We roleplay as bounty hunters who hunt them down.
So this is a flat-out role-playing quest.
If we defeat all of the bounties, we complete the quest. But if they're able to repel all of the hunters, then they become candidates for the next chaotic PK tournament. Which means that we're like their examiners and they have to show us their best stuff. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
So basically, it centers around player versus player battles. Doesn't seem like it'd be that fun.
Come on, it'll be fun enough.
Like, sure, you don't get much EXP for defeating other players, but this quest is actually pretty interesting. And it goes into how chaotic PKs are selected. They're not chosen at random, they have to go through a process. And it's really cool. Volume 3 is really good for a capstone for the original PS2 series, but it does close off a lot of story arcs for characters.
Oh, are all you hunters too?
Well, here's another group of bounty hunters.
Listen, you amateurs, do you even have a clue of the kinds of things this quest entails?
That depends. Do you recognize that I'm the terror of death? The person who slayed 100 PKs in a single encounter?
Better go home before you get yourself PK'd.
These guys all seem pretty confident.
Yeah, no, I think Matsu would have been a pretty good choice here. I just want to bring Adelaide because of her connection to the certain character that shows up here because of what happened in Volume 2.
If they didn't think they were good enough, they wouldn't take this quest. But, well, we'll see what happens.
Well, let's see what items here. Heck yeah, Hades being salved. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, gun Luna. That'll be interesting for plot too. There are still monsters here, however.
You're open! Reaper's dance!
Reaper's dance is a really good area for that.
Reaper's dance!
But then that's kind of the whole, Flick Reaper's whole deal. It's meant to be a more or less a big AoE around the player that keeps opponents from getting too close. Which more or less means the only jobs that could get past a Flick Reaper is are Steam Gunners, Shadow Warlocks, Harvest Clerics, and Macabre Dancers because they all fight at a range. Well, even though Steam Gunners can attack up close, because their weapons do have a blade. The Emperor's charming.
What?
It started. Be on your guard, kid.
I believe those were the players that we met back at the entrance. They got way too cocky. First set of players. Or rather, just the one. And it's someone we recognize.
Wait a minute. I've seen you before. Where was it? Where was it that I knocked you out?
You never did.
Oh well, doesn't matter, because it's curtains for you right here, right now. I, Cervantes, will cut you to little pieces.
Hi, greedy Cervantes.
Here goes.
It's nice to meet you again. So ultimately, you do get to fight every chaotic PK you come across from volumes 1 and 2 in a way. And that's just cool. And that's me, so we can upgrade that.
Damn it! How dare you defeat me! Be warned, I won't forget you! Your ass is grass the next time I see you!
Uh-huh.
It's my turn.
Reverse dance! Reverse dance!
So once again, the chaotic PKs are not infected players, as the Taurus Awakening will not get you virus cores. So don't bother using your Awakening on
I
them.
guess we did it.
Let's settle this quickly!
Reverse dance!
I won't lose to you young ones yet!
Body buff. Maximum HP plus 250. That is a flat number. No chance. Absolutely not.
I'm sorry.
Wrong target! Damn it! I thought I was still locked on to the... no. Damn it. Well, I messed out on the ring decky.
Reverse dance!
We did it! I'm sorry.
That's the best I got. Not that it matters. He's not gonna get Jackie off of this.
I didn't even break a sweat.
A numbing lotus. What level is that thing? Oh, that's a customized? Shackle counter. Shackle? Counter with shackle. Attack. Counter with shackle attack when hit with regular attacks. More effective than paralysis. I forgot this was a thing. I think it's something like it either lasts longer or I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how it's stronger than paralysis. Like, does it just last longer? Does it activate more frequently? I guess there's only one way to find out. But it's not like I have good enough armor for it yet, because I can't equip the Vigor Diamond. I mean, the Red Bone does have better physical defense, so I guess if I upgrade the heck out of the Red Bones, which I certainly can. Yeah, sure, I'll do that and then give it a try. That'll do it for the area ranking in regards to the gems.
It's my turn.
Reverse dance!
Splendid! Splendid!
Oh, here's our next fight.
Help me! Help!
And there goes one of the bounty hunters. Oh, there's two of them.
Oh? Looks like there's a newcomer.
From that direction means? Damn, that greedy idiot.
So then, how did that guy get to you without beating Cervantes?
Bragging about how he's going to go out and beat all of the hunters by himself.
Ah, who cares? It just means we get to have more points.
I guess you're right. Hey, hunters! I, Garden Michelle,
Along with me, Fiery Genie 5 are gonna really shake all of you up. With earth, water, and fire.
Bring it on!
Wow. I actually don't know if we've met Garden Michelle. I don't think I recognize that name. So, considering I did the Chaotic PK stuff Volume 1 and 2 off stream, not like I can really go back and check. Screw the good stuff. how beefy a Lord Partisan can be. Able to get 2 Rengeki shots on him.
First dance!
Huh.
Splendid!
Side Takini and a spin Gorai.
I can't believe we lost!
Oh no, looks like we failed the entrance exam. Again. But we're gonna make it next time!
Gorai is stronger. But it's level 122, so we can't use it yet. Could upgrade the Doan. And there's the Bikini 116. Yeah, there's literally just no accessory yet that's better than the Flickering Scale in regards to elemental bonuses. And we likely won't get one that's better until post-game. Okay. Just give me a sec. Right, last go on. Sure. Okay, now for the armor. May as well just, friggin' what I'm looking for. Downside on our equipment inventory. Plus, then we can give one to Pyros and one to Matsu. Just so that they can be capped off for the time being. Whenever I decide to use them again. If I ever do. That's about it. Okay. I need to get rid of that. Okay, so yeah, the rainbow scale that we had pretty much had an armadillo shell and I think a tortoise shell effectively at the same time, even though these are normally 2 slots per, and that's how it got the overall damage resist 25%. Now, let's give this numbing lotus a try. Setting fan anti-confusion. Confusion counter. Gotta get rid of that body moth. let's see. That's already 3K. That's already 3 PKs down. So we've got 7 more to go. Site's looking pretty good.
You're open! Reverse dance! Reverse dance!
I guess we did it!
Another Doan, so I could upgrade the sword if I really want to.
You're open! Reverse dance!
We did it!
This way for treasure and lights. Slant light. That's still worse. Oh.
I'm sorry!
Reverse dance! Reverse dance!
I didn't even break a sweat.
Another dome. Which I think will actually be enough to boost the Doan that's currently equipped to level 5. When I get to a new save point. Still Candle. Increase all skill power and consumed SP by half. Okay, so your skills do an extra 50% damage, but it consumes an extra 50% SP. Sapphire Eye is increase XP by 50%. And earn extra GP by continuing an attack, yada yada yada. We've seen that before. Oh!
Watch
we
your
go.
back!
Reverse dance!
Here we go. There's 2 here.
Hey, what's this? Stupid hunters come to get us?
Ah, we've met these 2 before. These are the brothers.
We'll turn the tables on them, right, bro?
Although, again, I did that off stream for Volume 2.
Don't underestimate them. If they've gotten this far, that means they've already beaten the others. Hey, Garango. You know those sheets of bubble wrap you get when you unpack a new computer? The ones that pop. Don't worry, we'll pick them off one by one, like with bubble wrap. You'll see. I want them lined up like ducks in a row, waiting for slaughter. You got that?
Yeah, I got it. I read you loud and clear, bro. Just like squishing grapes with our bare hands. We're gonna really mess you up and make you cry.
Let's go.
Bring it on!
Here we have Wicked Garango and Wicked Ibaku.
Rip Sylvie!
Oh, please.
Rip Sylvie!
Disaster sword!
Rip Sylvie!
Oh, this is a load of garbage.
Reverse dance! Reverse dance!
Finally.
Reverse dance!
But you still have crowd shield. Oh, and you don't take damage.
Reverse dance!
Oh, because you're SP protected.
Disaster sword! Reverse dance!
Okay. We've got to deal with you. Get out. This is the only way to deal with characters who do stuff like that. And addedly learned Rip Ronki and Apdo. Apdo is a beautiful spell from the original games.
What?
I just can't believe this happened. I can't believe you beat us.
Apdo is basically the speed talisman as a spell. It used to be a spell that you could get super early on in the original Dot Hack games. And it was really useful. Let's get out. Get back to trying to farm virus cores. And no, can't get to a +5 yet. Oh well. But can prep this. that was 5 PKs, so we're halfway done. But this is also the final floor, which means the last 5 PKs are on this floor. It's Immortal Goriki.
Welcome, intruders. I really don't care about this quest or about the chaotic. Let me just ask you one thing. Tell me, what is strength? Answer me, and do it with your sword.
This was an interesting one. He doesn't care about PKs or anything. He just wants to find meaning in strength. Oh, come on, quit blocking.
Reverse dance! Reverse dance!
We did it!
Strength isn't anything that you can ask a person about.
Good answer. Good luck out there.
Yeah, Immortal Gorigi's not a bad person.
Strength. It's not about levels or anything. I'm stronger now. More so than in my PKK days.
Well, you keep it up, kid. But don't get too comfortable. There are still 4 bounties to go. And you never really know how good they'll turn out to be.
Yeah, if they're kept at the very end, they've got to be pretty good. I just hope they're not as friggin' cheap as Wicked Garango and Wicked Ibuki were. Because fuck those guys.
Watch your back!
Ibuki, more so because of his stupid no damage SP. You know what? Yeah.
Falcon!
Oh, come on! That's a... There we go.
I won't lose to you young ones yet!
Okay. Back to site. I don't think I used his speed talisman, though I think Adderley used Abdo to increase my speed. Nice.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was Abdo. And Reaper's Dance has powered up. Now, switch to the Twin Blade to work on that.
Watch your back!
Falcon!
And the Tetrafoot's gonna get caught. Oh, right, and the Grandma's can call for backup.
Ghost Falcon!
Splendid! Splendid!
Well, can't do the Dora yet. I can max out the dome one now, at least. I could equip the Silent Hood, but it's still far weaker than the flickering scale. So, a little bit away from the bigger diamond, but once I get it, I'm definitely gonna slap that. Oh, and here come the assassins.
You're open! Falcon!
Splendid! Splendid!
I hope there's one more set of monsters before the end. I'd really like to use the Avatar Awakening before this quest is over. And... oh. Good. Yeah, because there's 3 more fights. For one last room. Or... no, there's 4 more enemies. Because the last time was Riki.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Which means the last ones are all here.
Boss, so, what's the situation?
Oh no. It's them again.
You think the hunters will get this far?
Maybe we should go and take a look, huh?
Calm down.
Yeah, it's Negimaru.
You know what they say. The best are always saved for last. We'll wait until after everyone else has gotten beat, then wham! We'll nail the hunters. Pretty cool, right? Best idea ever!
But, boss? I have a question. What happens if everyone else beats all the hunters?
Wouldn't we automatically fail the trial for not beating any hunters?
Yeah! What are we gonna do about that?
And he
You're
just
right,
realized.
that's a problem. Why didn't you mention this earlier? Damn it, I miscalculated. I mean, face it, picking off the hunters after they're weak from fighting all the other PKs?
You do realize.
It was such a perfect plan!
You do realize the hunters could heal between fights, right?
Ah!
You scared me. Yelling out gibberish all of a sudden.
You're Haseo!
You're trying out for the chaotic PKs?
But there's short one. There's still one PK missing.
It seems that fortune smiles upon me, terror of death!
Huh?
After you beat me so badly the last time we met, I trained really, really hard for our rematch.
This is talking about the dungeon or the quest in Volume 2.
And I have Bordeaux and Grain watching over me. I vow that before this day is done, I, Lone Azure Negimaru, will defeat you, Haseo!
Lone Azure, but you're in a group.
Whoa.
And you're
Boss
not
is
even
dishing out
colored
a new
blue.
street name.
It took me a while to come up with it.
Lone Negi? So, you're gonna fight me, Lone Negi?
Please don't abbreviate it like that. It loses its coolness when you do that.
Nothing about you is cool, dude.
Shut up. You'll never make it in the chaotic PK. I'll let you go, alright? Just go home.
It's always the same with you, terror of death. You're always going around acting like you're some big shot superhero, like you're special or something, and it really pisses me off. Don't you patronize me!
Ah, brother.
So, in Volume 2, Adelie invites you to a quest with Bo. And the dungeon was meant to have a bunch of monsters in it, but it doesn't, and is instead occupied by a bunch of PKs. And at the end is Negimaru with these two idiots, with Negimaru wanting to start up a guild specifically for the purpose of PK. Because after your fight with Bordeaux in the arena, Bordeaux and Grain haven't been back to the world. Bordeaux has been in a coma since then, and Grain's just been missing. Whoa. These guys are actually kind of trouble. Like, Adelie's already out of SP, and we haven't beaten a single one of them. Damn it. Alright, Negimaru. Can't completely waste your ass.
Damn it! Damn it! I knew it! I knew deep down we could beat the terror of death!
I'm out of here.
Yeah! Me too! Damn it!
Go on. Get out of here.
I'm not running.
He's pulling the same stunt as before, where he just
Huh?
heals and buffs himself.
I'm going to become a chaotic PK no matter what. Because if I get famous, then Bordeaux and Grain will have no choice but to hear about me everywhere they go. I'll be able to let them know for certain that I'm still here, wandering in the world!
You.
Oh? Surprise,
What?
surprise. The last PK shows up.
He's...
And who else is it but...
Green! Green! Is that really you, Green? What? You lost consciousness in the arena, but you got better right away? But after that, you were in the hospital the whole time, so you couldn't get online? And then, you were afraid of meeting me, and you were nervous because it's been such a long time? But you saw that I was participating in this quest, so you came right away!
How did he get all of that?
You idiot! If you were okay, you should have told me before now!
How did Negimaru get all of
You
that
should
just
have
from Grain
emailed me.
grunting?
You mean he was the 10th bounty? Look at him. So strange. Are they even really conversing?
Reinforcements, huh? Now we're really in trouble.
Huh?
Kid, you tried to let him go, right? Look, kid, I'm not trying to tell you that being sympathetic to the weak is a bad thing. But just remember that sometimes things turn out just like this. That Negi is no longer a weakling. If you don't take this seriously, you're gonna lose this quest.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Well then, sorry to get right down to it, but shall we take care of these guys? Yeah, you're right. It'd be a perfect celebration for our long-delayed reunion. Haseo, we're gonna beat you badly and get the title of Chaotic PKs!
Haseo, those people seem so different.
Oh, I'm getting... overpowered?
Well, he doesn't buff
Here
himself like he
goes.
did in the Volume 2 quest. Body is healed a bit. Or, not really, he's still at about half HP. You know what? Screw it. Because using it will level it up even if I don't get it. Even if I don't get any virus for using the Avatar Awakening, we'll still get it leveled. Yes. Man, this quest took longer than I thought it would.
Damn it! Victory snatched right out of our hands. We were so close. But we can't win with just the two of us. Hey, Haseo!
You couldn't win even if you had
I'll
Bordeaux on your
concede
team.
defeat, at least for the moment. But just wait till Bordeaux returns.
Because both times, you
If
guys had
Green's
outnumbered
all right,
Haseo.
Then she has
3
to
to
be
2.
alright too.
Yeah, both times we fought you guys when you had Bordeaux.
Just you wait!
You outnumbered us 3 to 2, and we still
I
beat
told you. Pretty close call, wasn't it?
You're the one who got those two back together, aren't you? Somehow you rigged it so that the two of them would both get in on this quest.
Seemed like the broadsword wheeler was having trouble mustering up the nerve. I just lent them a hand. Whether we're in the arena or elsewhere, I can't get excited about it without folks like them.
What's that supposed to mean? You know, you caused me a lot of trouble back there.
Yeah, but it was a good lesson, wasn't it? Their strength is magnificent. You should know where it comes from by now.
Great, the obligatory lecture.
Anyway, we beat all the bounties. Time for us to get back to town.
Quest complete. SNS rank for second word, moonbeams. I'm gonna mark that off my list.
I guess we've cleared it. Let's go report to the quest shop.
That's awesome.
Well now, you wiped out all of the wanted criminals in that fort. That's quite an achievement.
Take it.
Allow me to grant you a hunter license of the highest rank. Acquired Hunter's Secrets.
Well then, time for me to go. See ya.
I'm not
I
entirely
need to
sure
get
what that
going
is.
too. That was fun. Invite me again, alright?
Yeah, like, Matsu probably would have made a bit more sense since it was PK centered, but since I didn't have an anti-paralysis custom for my armor, going up against the Wicked Brothers was a huge pain in the ass, and Adelie kinda helped quite a bit there.
I guess I'll log out now and check my email.
Oh?
What do you want?
Thanks.
He talked!
That's what surprises Haseo.
I should have some new information for us pretty soon. Maybe I should log out for a while and check my email.
Lo and behold, we have an email. Kestrel seems to don't matter. Throw some stuff on here. Oh, we can't sell the Sapphire Eye because it's a 5-star rarity. Ooh. Paralysis counter. Vacuum lead. Whirlpool lead. Yeah, I didn't have a nullify paralysis, so I would have been screwed in that fight. Anyway, now that that's done, I say it's time for a quick break. So, as always, use this time to drink some water, grab a snack, stretch, use the bathroom if you need to, whatever you need. We will be back in about 5 minutes. And we're back. And we have new mail. We've also had 67 results for the Crimson Verses just from doing that one quest. I am not going to check them. I'm going to let the results build up just to show how absurd that Silver Gunner Haseo deck
Guess
is.
I should read my urgent email.
From Pi to GU members. I have something I need to tell all of you regarding Fidel's prophecy. Assemble at Raven's at home.
Did she find out anything about the prophecy? Let's head to Raven's at home.
And we're back to Ovan. And that girl is still missing.
Aina, where did you go?
Now we get his backstory.
What a beautiful story. Maybe even my new favorite. Ovan? Next time you visit, will you read it to me again? I promise to get better. Okay, Ovan? Okay?
Yeah. That's...
Ovan! I'm scared!
They tried to attack her, and Ovan jumped in the way, so it latched onto him
Ovan?
Not Ovan. And there she is.
Aina! Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're back. Can you move? Wait a minute. Could Ida have done something to you? No.
His scarf was just flapping there.
You. Not only have you made Aina unconscious, damn you to hell, are you going to steal everything from me? There's no more time. The last resort. No, I guess this was the only resort right from the start.
If Ovan's saying this was his last resort, we must be coming up on the end.
It looks like she's figured something out about the prophecy. Let's head to Raven's at home.
Let's have a look at... Oh, magic attack. That's useless. 8 individuals: Dominator, Mile, Pale, Vanguard, Tomcat, Sagittarius, Tifereth, and Mikaton. All right, I wanted to check that key item. So it's Hunter's Secret. So we got the Hunter's Scroll, which gave us our Bounty Hunter campaign. Hunter's Secrets is something that's unknown at the moment. It's meant to unlock something for post-game, but we'll get to that. But it does involve the Bounty Hunters campaign. Ooh. Ooh, that was chunky.
There's only one reason why I would have called you all here. The mysterious prophecy of Fidel of the Prophet.
Yes, about that. There's something about that prophecy that bothers me. It's the fact that it's referring to one specific person. Something about it seems off. Look.
He plays the prophecy again.
The aberrant key born in thy left arm. The key of twilight born in thy right arm. The final wave, the surge of rebirth, shall become light and fill the world. Thou shalt lead the new gods to their twilight. Thou destroyest and createst, thou powerless one. As the stirring footsteps of a giant shadow sound. Oh, blessed be the little ones.
One who bears the unearthly key in their left.
Aberrant key,
and
not
the key
unearthly.
of twilight in their right. Now I think, based on what we know, we could interpret the prophecy this way. A man who has Ida sealed in his left arm and also bears an epitaph.
You mean Ovan?
I mean, that would make sense.
I see.
Because if they're
Then
using the left arm for the prophecy, it makes sense to include
if
the right
they
arm.
shall be the one to lead the new gods to their twilight, then Ovan is gonna be the one to do that. There's no one else it could be. The twilight of the gods?
Originally, that referred to the final war of the gods in mythology. The end of the Age of the Gods.
Ovan's going to bring on the end of the age?
The end of an age. Specifically of the new gods. The new gods.
We shouldn't
Ida.
engage in further conjecture.
Aw, man, this is such a big mess. What are we gonna do?
Remember, Ovan's always been behind Ida. I think we should go after him. Ovan is the key to all of this.
True.
Oh.
What the?
It's Ovan.
Ovan.
Hello. So all the epitaph users have awakened. Finally.
I thought that continued automatically.
So, was this all part of your plan?
Not at all. All of this has been coincidence upon happenstance. I believe we all have many things to talk about. Sigma immersed, crimes paraphrased. imagine. In that place, I will tell you the truth. That truth is also for you, Haseo.
Sigma immersed. Crimes paraphrase.
I will go with you. I'll be waiting in front of the Chaos Gate. Come prepared.
Yeah. This time, I'll find out the truth.
But we don't get Yada's member address.
We'll use area hacking once we're at Sigma Immersed Crimes Paraphrase.
Which means he's a tag-along. But it's finally time to end things with Oban. But since we've got some virus cores to spend, I'm gonna make a quick stop at Kali and Maeve to upgrade one of the lost weapons. And I was specifically taking Adelie and Entrance because, again, Entrance is just kind of the most powerful party member we have. And Adelie, well, just because. The weapon we're going to upgrade is actually going to be Adelie's. Lost Weapon has almost reached its final stage of growth. To reach the final stage, you must prove your strength by fighting a sealed beast. This was also a level 135 fight, but we're still too weak for it. Still, the extra stats will help. Let's see. Ooh, a Wrath White. Interesting. Give you a holy dress. And good, let's get rid of the simpletons. What do you have? Raid Super Belt, or Rapid Super Belt. That's a level 145. What? Ooh, and that's a plus 40 to everything. I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, whatever. And you can have... that. You know what? Yeah, just because we got so many. I want you to take my love as well. And he changed his equipment. He changed his weapon. How about no? Because the Tempting Rose is still much stronger. Oh, you still got that. Ugh. Evil Scales. Oh, that's a paralysis character. Let's go for that. Oh, this is plus 30 to everything. Okay, sure. How many healing potions do I have? Okay, so I can take 2 off of you. Oh, that's level 120. We can't even use it yet. What do you have for armor customs? Nothing. Okay. Alright then. Wait. What was Adeli's then? You magical. No, I need to give you something else. I know what I'll give you. Oh, I need to trade for it. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's give you a mind larva. Because it'll give you better SP. Alright. Let's get going.
Are you ready? We'll head to the outer dungeon with area hacking and settle the score with Ovan.
This time, I will get her back. Shino!
You can now view the position of the object.
You're open!
Falcon!
And it still counts.
This is a piece of cake.
Yeah, we're kind of beating them too fast still. Ew.
This situation is to our advantage. How unlucky for you to have met me.
Good 12 to start.
Now, do as you please.
Twin blades just can't get them to hit Rengeki. I think I know what I need. I just need to get to warp platform first.
This situation is to our advantage. Falcon!
What I need is something I put in there during the post-game of Volume 2 to try and clear up some space.
You're open! Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon!
A sailor, we won.
It's my turn.
Ghost Falcon!
I guess we did it.
You're open! Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon!
A sailor, we won.
Oh, rip!
Now, of course, Ovan did mention that we'll be using an area hack, so we won't be able to get a ranking for this dungeon. But may as well get everything.
I'll crush you!
Just for the sake of having it.
Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon!
A sailor, we won.
I'll crush you! Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon! Disaster Sword! Ghost Falcon!
I didn't even break a sweat.
That'll do it for chims in this area. Oh! Excuse? Yeah, that was a speed charm. Alright, increase all allies' movement speed by 25%. So I did end up finding some of those. Not sure where it went, but good to have.
Now, come here.
More. Because it's virus cores.
Ghost Falcon!
A sailor, we won.
I'm sorry.
Ghost Falcon! Disaster Sword! Ghost Falcon!
We did it!
Huh. Well, that's how I got the speed charm then. Alrighty then.
It's my turn.
Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon!
Assayo, we won. Now, do as you please.
Ghost Falcon! Disaster Sword! Ghost Falcon!
Assayo, we won.
It's my turn.
Ghost Falcon! Disaster Sword! Ghost Falcon!
We did it!
Wait, what? Oh, right. Duh. Here we go. Strategic fan. The rest of those don't matter. So now, when using twin blades, there's a higher chance of getting enemies into a Rengeki status. Always good. And since the twin blades hit so much, or hit so many times, because they're pretty fast weapons, only beaten by the Tremble Grappler's Excuse?
Falcon!
That was nothing.
Let's see. About halfway.
Oh, rep! Oh, rep!
I'll crush you! Falcon!
There we go.
How unlucky for you to have met me.
And that's entrance at 120, so... and customize you. Have your arts knowledge back.
You're open! Disaster sword! Falcon! Razor's Edge! Ghost Falcon!
Sail, we won.
I'll crush you! Falcon!
A sail, we won.
Do we have to fight?
Falcon!
I didn't even break a sweat.
Now, do as you please.
Disaster sword! Disaster sword! Falcon! Disaster sword! Ghost Falcon!
I guess we did it! I'm sorry!
Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon! Razor's Edge! Ghost Falcon!
I didn't even break a sweat.
Nothing to really talk about yet. There'll be a lot to talk about after our little,
Now, do
encounter
as you
with Oban.
please.
Disaster sword! Ghost Falcon! Disaster sword!
Didn't want that.
How unlucky for you to have met me. This situation is to our advantage.
Falcon! Falcon! Falcon!
That was nothing.
Now, do as you please.
Falcon!
I thought Entrance was gonna kill it.
How unlucky for you to have met me.
Natalie learned Rip Palam and Lafa Rep. Let's have a quick look at what those do. Ranking, Fusion, Rip Palam. Cures all status effects on an ally. This is essentially an Esuda, which is really, really good. Allow Rep recover all allies HP by... Here we go. Lafa Rep. Fully recover all allies. That costs her 304 SP. Currently has 408. But her staff is at level 22. I think Lafa Rep is the one that... Actually, no, I don't think any of Adelie's get reduced casting costs like Haseo's do. You know what? Very drop Adelie. There we go.
Now, do as you please.
Go, Falcon!
Now we have enough virus cores
So we won.
to upgrade some more lost weapons. But that won't be until we're done here. I'm doing too much damage now.
Falcon!
We did it!
Now I've got two pink warp platforms. One will continue us onward, one will send us right back. Well, let's see. And I picked the right one. Perfect. Ooh, not yet. Not yet. I'm so close. Not close to you. I am... Oh, 124. What was the 122 I had? The Gorai. Right. And even though the Chain Nezumi's at a +5, the Gorai is already stronger than it. I mean, minus the alchemized bonus to damage, but whatever, we can boost that later.
Looks like there's anomalous data nearby. Assail, use area hacking.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, once we find it, of course. There is a beast statue here, but again, since we're going to an outer dungeon, we won't get a clear for it. Or we won't get an area ranking for it.
I'll crush you!
Ooh, what are those creepy things? Evil Grinner. They can certainly take a beating though. Yeah, may as well.
Is that all you got?
Let's see. Few ways we can go. This one's a dead end first.
Let's do our best!
Ooh, these ones are
Falcon!
but they're a chain hit. Strong target. Damn it, Haseo. Oh no, he did it! So I had time. Oh well. Shield check. What, you mean like the Autobot?
Falcon! Falcon!
We won.
They're getting some more of the diamond armor, which is great. Cool. There we go.
You're open!
Oh, good, I still got it. I thought I missed it. Nice.
Sailor, we won.
Didn't want to go right into that yet.
Now, do as you please.
Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, we'll
Falcon!
And it survived the...
How unlucky for you to have met me.
On then. Let's head to the B statue and pick up that treasure first. Because the area hack we need is in the northern corner.
It's my turn.
Falcon! Falcon!
We did it!
23. We almost ran that armor. Press sign up. Let's do some alchemy real quick. And I can upgrade this to a +2. A lot more Dolons. Why not? Helps to downsize. And since there are no other edge punishers, I can sell the +5s for a buttload of cash. This one is just a lot better. Ooh, I could do that. I absolutely could. But do I want to? Yeah, I think I do. I can give Matsu and Heroes different armor later. Even though I'm not at 124 yet. Oh wait, right. Platform rest. There we go. Right. Here we go.
Ovan is somewhere in this outer dungeon.
Stay on your guard.
And it's a friggin' maze. We need to get to the center, and there's a save spot there, which makes things interesting. And to get to it, we have to get to the top left, which has 3 warp portals, or warp platforms. Oh boy. some of them are jerks. Wow. Huh. I didn't expect to actually get here that fast. I want to try to get that treasure. Okay then. What the? Oh, well, here are some outer bugs at least. Way.
Now, do as you please.
Bug Queen Gamma. And they have a curse and poison counter.
Falcon! Falcon! Disaster sword!
Huh. Impressive.
Falcon!
A sailor, we won.
Oh! About save points. You may save data of your progress. If you wish to save, choose save from a save point. But there's a data anomaly right there. However, like I said, I want that chest. So let's warp back to platform 3. See how we can get to that. The down ended up taking us to where we actually needed to go. Let's see where left goes. Right to the chest. Perfect. But there's 2 other rooms that we can go to, so let's figure those out. Hopefully we can get in some fights. Perfect.
This situation is to our advantage.
Falcon! Falcon! Disaster sword! Falcon! Falcon!
You're not beautiful. Not at all.
Okay. One more fight. One more fight.
Let's do our best!
Whatever.
Falcon! Ghost Falcon! Ghost Falcon!
We did it!
Weapon level up. Adley learned learned La Corm and La Corm. So party-wide, Corm and Corm. Corm and Corm. And Ghost Falcon leveled up. Means it's time to work on the brow sword. Now then. Turn wing to go back to platform 2. We save. And then we go for a quick break. As always, use this time to grab a snack, drink some water, stretch, use the bathroom if you need to, and we will be back in about 5 minutes, at which point we will confront Ovan. And we are back. Before we go to fight Oban, I'm actually going to switch Haseo's weapon back to his sight. Because that way, everyone has their lost weapon going into this. Could probably actually, let's just use the platform.
We don't know what'll happen there. We should make sure that we're really prepared. This time, I will get her back.
Let's go in. Let's settle this.
Wait a minute. Where are we?
Could this be?
Yada knows.
The Creator's Room.
Oban! That ghost girl. What's she doing here?
You see, Haseo, this is a part of the black box left in the world by its great creator. Not even the Serpent of Lore can know this place exists. Here lie the divine stories and all the wisdom of the world.
The Book of Twilight.
Is that the epitaph of Twilight?
All right, that's enough talk! The Lost Ones. Do you know if there is a way to cure Shino?
A way to return those who can't come home?
What's so funny?
It is easy enough to change things, Haseo. But bringing things back to the way they were is difficult. Let me give you a simple example. How would you go about separating milk and tea that have been completely mixed together? You cannot. And in fact, there is no need to.
You!
However, remember this, Haseo. When you escaped the Ida server, when you removed the cause of the Ida server, the consciousness of the Lost Ones came back. If you can manage to defeat me, there's a slim chance that Shino's consciousness may return. But I'm afraid that's a 1 in a million chance. There is no certainty, none whatsoever.
Oban, you bastard!
Now, destroy me, Haseo! You see, if you want your truth, you must take it from me!
And so begins our final battle with Oban. This is where we end. Yeah, I know I said I was going to work on the broadsword, but I am not figuring out and of course, Oban can summon his neighbors, as always, just like in the last fight of Volume 3. Sadly, the neighbor's shot there. Finish. He still uses that attack, but it no longer has the cinematic that it used to because we're in a different area. The cinematic was exclusive to that one area. Oh, yes, let's wait for it. Here we go. Four targets. That's 4 virus cores. Let's get 4 more virus cores. Uh-oh. Already, Adelie's out of SP.
Armor break! Reverse dance! Heavenly wheels! Disaster sword! Heavenly wheels!
That's not enough. Not enough! What's wrong, Haseo? Is that the limit of your strength? Destroy me! Devour me! Tear me to bits! Come, Haseo. Use your avatar. The one that's devoured 7 of the 8.
Technically, I have your data too. Tarvos, Magus, Maha, Gore, Enos, Korbanik, Videl.
Defeat me with your fully developed avatar, your Grim Reaper. Now, so that I can never revive again. To bring Shino back, you must devour me entirely! Come the rebirth! Korbanik!
Our rematch with Korbanik. The Terror of Death versus the Rebirth. But this isn't just Korbanik. This is Korbanik second, further infected by Ida. Now its entire left arm is a massive cannon.
You're serious, aren't you? Fine. I'll do it. If that's what you really want. And if that will grant you your wish.
He really doesn't want to do this. Aseo really doesn't want to.
Okay, come on. Come on! I'm right here! Skate!
Hate me, loathe me, and consume me!
He still has the variant summon, but now he summons more of them. He also has a few nifty tricks up his sleeve this time. He has a barrier. No matter what, you cannot hurt him while he has that up. Ow. Ow. Getting too close. Eating too much damage. Celestial Wrath. If you don't dodge, you're gonna take a cat. Mental Vampirism. I actually want to see this. Oh wait, I thought that was a cutscene attack. Never mind. I ate a crap ton of damage for nothing. It's actually possible to beat this fight without taking damage. There is a YouTube video of it from the PS2 version of the game, but it's actually super impressive. Opposite the first shot. Man. Oh yeah, what that means. Vampirism. That breaks the barrier and instantly stuns him.
Come, Aseo. Is that all you have? Yes. More!
There is a certain other attack that does have a cinematic that I would love to see. You know what? I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, no, that's just taking custom. I thought that one might have been it, but no, it's something entirely different. I don't know if we'll actually ever see it.
This world, mine, and I'm Aseo.
Oh.
Now's your chance.
He just sticks you onto the end of the cannon and uses that for data drain. That is freaking cool. But then instead of trying to break out, you're trying to push it away. Oh, no. Okay, I guess I was thinking of his data drain as his cinematic attack. Because it absolutely was him sticking you with the end of the cannon. Oh! Skate's data drain has destroyed Korbanik II's shield. Hold down the attack button to hit Korbanik II with another data drain. If you don't hurry, the shield will come back up. So yeah, you have to hit him twice. But that, as they say, is that. Acquired genome data, Phase 8 remnants. This is implied to be the last bit of Corbinick's data.
Good. The rebirth. The power of hope.
The final wave. The surge of rebirth. Using the terror of death as a key to trigger the resurrection? Was that your plan all along, Ovan?
So this is Corbinick's special ability, Rebirth, matching his title as The Rebirth.
Your deductions are always so close, and yet so far, Yatta.
Then, what was your aim with all this?
My goal was to save my little sister, who is a lost one.
Little sister?
Aina is my sister, and probably the first lost one.
And now we get the whole truth.
The Ida in my arm. I did that to her. I created the Twilight Brigade and looked for a way to cure her. But then came Shino. The rebirth is a safety device, a failsafe, really, left behind by the creator of the world. A reinitialization program. However, only the fully awakened terror of death is capable of activating
So
it.
only Skaith could activate Corbinick's ability. And only Skaith had his full power.
Release its power throughout the internet.
Hey, wait a minute. If you do that, won't it reinitialize the entire network?
Ida hides throughout the entire network. That is the only way to erase it.
But
This is a gamble. But I believe it's something worth betting on.
Even if you're putting everything you are on the line?
Yes.
You bastard! Why didn't you ever trust me? And why? Why didn't you really believe me? Tell me!
I did believe you. That is why I chose you, why I protected you, why I raised you like I did. You responded better than I could have dreamed. Thank you, Haseo.
That's it? You finally come clean, and now you think everything has been straightened out? This close to the end? When things have gotten this bad? Tell me, how many people do you think you've hurt since this started? How many have grieved? How many have suffered? You stepped on so many people just so that you could achieve your self-serving dream! No one has that right! Everybody grieves! Everybody suffers! Everybody has truths they want to ignore! You are not special! You're just like everyone else! Ovan!
Everyone's dream is special.
That was great from Yuri Lone.
No matter how terribly insignificant or grand it may be, there's no difference between any of them. Haseo, there's something I need to tell you. I have found the key of Twilight. That is the sign that I have arrived at the truth. The 8 epitaph users together were, for me, the key of Twilight.
Hold on. For you?
The key of Twilight itself is a metaphor.
Yes, just as there are many truths that can exist for any one reality, there are as many keys as there are thoughts in the world.
Then what exactly is the key of Twilight?
Perhaps it's like a bluebird. I can hear it. The preludes of awakening. The rebirth is beginning.
And his character is starting to break.
You and I can be together in real life, just the way we are in the world. And maybe I'll ask the goddess if she would have mercy on me and cure me to get better. So what is the goddess's name?
Wake up, Aina! The time has finally come to be set free!
And Ida is purged from both of them. And with that, Ida is gone from the entire network. But we were right next to the blast. And so our character, not only is our character heavily damaged, but so is our mind as a result. And it sent us somewhere that isn't in the world. city. On the back of a giant flying turtle.
What's going on? Where are we? What happened? Where is everyone? Am I dead? Damn. I can't see anything. I just don't understand. What was the point of all this? Everything I've done, everything I've been through. Was it all just a waste?
Haseo?
There's a familiar voice.
That voice. Zelkova, what are you?
Ovan has activated the true power of the rebirth. As an epitaph user, your PC and its consciousness was heavily damaged. Having learned of Ovan's truth, you are on the verge of losing yourself. You must ask your epitaph. Just who Haseo is. Now, head towards your own truth.
Now Haseo must face himself.
After Shino went into a coma, I found I was alone. Back then, all I had left was a desire for revenge against Tri-Edge. In fact, I wasn't interested in anything but power. That's how I became the terror of death. You see, back then I thought that was fine. Back on that day when I was data drained by Tri-Edge, I lost my power. The power I thought was absolute was crushed like it was nothing. In the middle of all that, I met everybody else. In the beginning, they just pissed me off. I planned to just use them as much as I could, and then lose them. But then... At some point, it all changed. They became something important to me. Come to think of it, I've met and dealt with all kinds of people since this started. People I could only understand by dealing with them head-on. People that caused nothing but trouble, but were good deep down. People who have different reasons for doing things, but share the same goals. People I can count on. And... yeah, those guys. I wonder what they're doing now. That's right. Yeah, that's it. Shino. Alcade. The Lost Ones. There. They're all still waiting for me. I told myself I was going to see everything through to the end. That's why I'm here.
Ah, yes, I found you.
Who are you?
White armor, black-haired Haseo. Is Skaith.
So that's your answer, huh?
But he has a very specific way of speaking.
What a moron! How many times have you turned your back on that road? How many times have you forsaken it? It's a pain, you know. Tough, harsh. Are you saying you'll still go down that road?
My mind's made up.
I getcha. So then, I guess you don't need me anymore. See ya. No, I'm not letting you go. Huh? I said I'd see things through. So come on. I'm taking you with me. Hey.
That's not just Skaith.
You are me.
That's Haseo's past self. And we get one more job extend. Outside of system parameters. And he loses all of his belts.
I'm right here.
Haseo has received a job extension into his final form, the Xth form. Yes, that is pronounced Xth, not 10th, not crossed, Xth. Acquired a new weapon, the Dual Guns, DGX. And behind him is an operating table. That's what Haseo has been sleeping on before he dealt with his past and Scathe. Dual guns are capable of long-range attacks. The closer you are to your opponent, the stronger their power. Additionally, you can damage all enemies within range by holding down the attack button. Reload by pressing the guard button. The X form allows you to use the double trigger. After activating a skill trigger, press the right bumper after the skill has been completed to activate a follow-up shooting technique. Additionally, you may tap guard twice during battle to dash. I was trying to do this in the past few games and I forgot it was locked to this form. Welcome to Netslum Tartarga.
What is this place?
We've heard of Netslum before by reading the forums. It is a haven for junk data and hackers. Is a doggy.
Welcome to the Netslum.
The pupper speaks. What a good boy.
Paradise for hackers and abnormal AIs.
Also, that sounds like Sam Riegel.
You might call it a pile of the world's junk data. In other words, this is an illegal server, not the norm of the world. I suppose you could say that it's both the world and not.
So you mean that all the people here are hacked PCs? What's so funny?
Well, hasn't your PC been tampered with quite a bit?
Oh no, he still has some belts.
Hey, have you seen Zelkova from Moontree?
Zelkova? I think he was on the bridge. You can get to the bridge by heading that way. See ya.
Let's find Zelkova. He should be on the bridge.
And with that... Oh. About level 3 arts. You have learned the level 3 dual gun art, Justice. You can develop level 3 arts by raising your proficiency with weapons of the same category. Doing so will shorten their recharge time and lower their SP consumption. But... Oh! Oh, this is interesting. I've never reached this point with Avatar Awakening below level 5 before. So normally, actually no, I'll get into that when Avatar Awakening reaches level 5, because that gets super interesting. Now, let's check our skill triggers. We've got Ghost Falcon as our strongest for Twin Blades, Armor Break is our strongest for Broadswords, Reaper's Dance is our strongest for sides, and our last one, Justice. We now have one weapon type for each skill trigger slot. And for our equipment, the DGX, a rare 5-star weapon with a capacity of 8 shots. Ability Double Trigger allows for the use of the double trigger action. Other than that, nothing special to it. Stats. And it starts at level 21. But with that, we're going to take one last break. So, same as always. Use this time to drink some water, grab a snack, stretch, use the bathroom, whatever you need, and we will be back in about 5 minutes. See what happened after Ovon's activation of Rebirth. And we are back. Now, if you see the map, you might notice something. It mentions the Guild Shop Acorn is here, but there's nobody here. And also, there's an at-home.
Let's find Zelkova. He should be on the bridge.
But we can't really do any exploration until we proceed with the story. There is a shop here, at least. And there are rough diamonds, so if I... Oh, what is it? No, it's already out of 5. So, let's just keep going.
Is anybody here?
A job extension. The Xth form.
You!
It looks like you were able to recover the connection between the epitaph and your consciousness.
What's the Xth form? Zelkova, are you the one who hacked my PC?
Yep. But the power source driving it comes directly from your epitaph's power, your force of will. All I did was mess around with its connection a little bit.
You're Zelkova, right? For real?
Yep.
What's Moontree's guildmaster doing in a den of hackers?
Well, you see, this is sort of my home. Haseo, can you remember how it is you ended up here in the net slum?
Ovan started the rebirth.
Yes, and the aftershock of that program blew you into this parallel version of the world, also known as the net slum. And a force strong enough to damage your consciousness and PC body has enveloped the entire network.
Yeah, I almost lost my soul back there too. Zelkova, just who exactly are you? How do you know all this?
Zelkova is a resident of the net slum.
Yada!
Haseo!
And everyone is here.
Haseo!
Kun, Pai, Adelie, you're all okay.
We were gonna say the same thing to you. You know, you really had us worried, you punk.
Endrance and Sakubo are in net slum as well. The aftershocks from the rebirth blew us all apart, but somehow Zelkova gathered us back together again.
Yada, you knew all about this net slum place?
Oh yeah, Yata's quite the celebrity to pretty much everyone here.
Again, referring to when he was Wiseman.
That was a long time ago.
Ovan. He was looking for some way to save his comatose sister.
So, it is a little weird that Aina would refer to her older brother by his character's name instead of his actual name, honestly. By the way, Aina's character uses her real world name, Ashino's the same. There are some players who do that, because usually they're not creative enough to come up with a name, or they want the character to be an extension of themselves.
In the end, Ovan destroyed himself. For her.
Well, about Ovan.
Wait. All of us made it out of this in one piece. That should be enough for now.
By the way, Haseo, you look different.
It took you that long to notice?
Zelkova, did you experiment on an Epitaph user's PC?
I'll go into what happened once this scene is done.
The Xth form is an illegal power created from the fusion of the Epitaph and the user's PC.
Power? Who needs power now?
Your battle with Ovan is over. But the seeds of danger haven't vanished from the world. Far from it.
What? What do you mean?
Don't worry, just put your mind at ease, Haseo. After all, you really could use some rest. Haseo?
What's going on? What's going on with the world? With the net? With everything?
I don't know. But... Haseo, you and I are here, aren't we?
Haseo!
Uh-oh.
Haseo! You too, Adley! What could it be? Come on, Haseo, let's go!
What the? Whoa, the town!
Oh, you had us worried there. Thought something wrong happened, but yeah, this is how we return to the world. Back to Maka.
Be okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yatta, who are you talking to?
I've been here the whole time.
He's Tartarga, the ship itself.
This is cool.
That's crazy.
He's an old friend.
Tartarga is a character
Haseo.
from the original games. And it's cool they implemented him this way.
Haseo, you now possess the power to resist the seeds of danger in this world. However, at present, you cannot activate your power completely.
What do you mean?
Well, I totally trust in what you can do now. So think things over with your friends, and let's just keep on going. I'll help you out if I can. So don't hesitate to call me if you need me.
And with that, we get Zelkova's member address.
I'm not quite sure how much help he'll be,
But we also get...
I believe I can be of help if you need to raise your level. And in accordance with Lord Zelkova's wishes, I will fight alongside you.
I was a little early on
take
that.
this.
We also get Kaede's member address.
It looks like we'll be arriving soon.
The activation of the rebirth caused network problems in the real world on a global scale. Finance, communication, transportation, the media, all aspects of life were affected. The third network crisis. Yeah, that's what society called it.
The last two took place well before this. The second network crisis, also known as Pluto Again, was part of the original .hack games. The first crisis, called Pluto's Kiss, takes place long before the events of .hacks. Not long before the events of .hack as a whole take place, but it takes place a good while before the world existed.
But in the midst of all that, the world became peaceful again. Since the rebirth activation, there hasn't been a single report of any Ida phenomena anywhere.
We will never run into Ida ever again.
Ovan, did you get everything you wanted? The lost ones are gradually returning to normal in the real world.
They're coming back.
But Shino...
But some are apparently taking longer than others. That we get taken to the desktop. Now, let's unpack what happened between Haseo and Skaith. And I'm going to go into that very specific speaking pattern that Skaith used. You see, at the end of the Dot Hack Sign anime, not counting the Unison OVA, was Skaith's first appearance, and his first victim of data drain was a player killer who I've mentioned before by the name of Sora. When Sora was PK'd, his player ended up in a coma. And for a while, Skaith actually assumed Sora's player character. And pretty much behaved and spoke just like Sora. But because of his specific programming, Skaith was kind of doing his thing. Until the original Dot Hack games. Eventually, after defeating Skaith, Kite caught word that Skaith's staff still existed somewhere in the world, and located it in a dungeon. And upon doing so, he freed Sora's character and his consciousness. But Sora's player had lost all memory of ever playing the world. And so, to prevent this child from the trouble that the world caused, his parents forbid him from ever playing it. Fast forward 7 years, now in high school, this teenager is recommended by a friend of his about an online game, The World R2. And there, he created Haseo. Haseo was originally Sora, but because he had no memories, he wasn't even aware of it. The player killer had eventually become a player killer. That scene with Skaith. Skaith was specifically talking in a similar way that Sora would, because that was who Skaith had attached himself to. And at the end there, Haseo said, "You are me." It was at that point Haseo gained his memories back due to merging with Skaith. Haseo now has memories of being Sora. And here's where we get into the whole Epitaph PCs were created by CC Corp. That's partially true. That's partially true. In the early stages of Project GU, CC Corp did create special PCs to hold the data of the avatars. But one person involved with the project felt that doing so would actually create a threat to the network and cause the third network crisis. So this man stole one of those characters and just removed it from CC Corp's plan. But CC Corp had a backup plan. They created what was called a dummy factor, a form of data meant to replicate the data of the avatars. But another person who was involved with the project went insane and set fire to CC Corp's headquarters, which destroyed most of their servers for the world, and ended up destroying most of the data connected with the avatars and the Epitaph PCs. Only one actually survived, and it was the blue-haired steam gunner with the Epitaph of Magus. The one that was removed from the project was Pi's character with the Epitaph of Tarvos. The other avatar data scattered across the internet. But when certain players who met the criteria for the avatars showed up in the world, the avatars immediately latched on to those characters. Skaith was able to immediately recognize Haseo as Sora, and latched on to him as soon as Haseo's character was created. A similar thing happened with Endrance. Maha, who still contained Mia's data, recognized that Endrance was Elk and latched onto him immediately. The others are a little more interesting. Gore latched onto Sakubo because of Sakubo's specific mentality with having Saku as another personality, so it matched with Gore being twins. Yana got attached with Fidel because Yana was the most knowledgeable about the world, and with Fidel being the prophet, it just made sense. Innes is a strange one. I won't go into Innes. Corbinic is the only one unaccounted for. We do not know how Ovan got Corbinic, and we never find out. There is no information on how Ovan obtained Corbinic. But let's keep going. That's 185 battles in Crimson Versus. I'm still not going to look at that. I want that to build up even more to see, just to show how nuts the deck is. Also, hi, Soul Despair. Just saw you. Sorry I didn't recognize you sooner. And yeah, Sora was essentially the prototype for Epitaph users. But in a way, so was Mia, because Mia was a PC that had Maha's data. So Mia was technically another basis for Epitaph users, but because Mia wasn't actually a player, but technically a Vagrant AI, she had different circumstances. Now then, let's check what the community forum has for us. Some new photos. Dandyism. I just saw this really hot guy, I think he was about 45, at the arena. He had this really rugged face and looked really strong, and seemed like a real gentleman. I'd like to be a cool old guy like that when I grow up, for real. Please don't become an old guy, maybe a mature woman or something. Please, just stick to that. Do we even know Abluke's gender? Oh, that's Taihaku. Gramps is the greatest. I'd love to twirl my fingers in with his mustache. Hehe. And Blue Eye, could you be contemplating a sex change to avoid the persecution you'd receive as a man for loving Taihaku? That how far you'd go? Love who you love. LGBT pride. Woo! Taihaku is so great! I idolize him as a guildmaster, but also just as a person. I hope to enter Recode one day myself. That hint of badness in his eyes is what clinches it. Abluke, let's try to become wonderful old men together! And after their winning home run. After my last post, Lord N received a request from Team Haseo, so I've done my best at drawing them. That was a long time ago though, wow! But, I've only just made it to Lumina Cloth, so I only know about them through rumors. A friend had a record of a match from the Demon Palace, so I used that to draw. I thought Adelie, the only girl, was really cute. It's nice artwork. Wow, they look cool. The guys on either side look really cool, but my eye gets drawn to the cute girl in the middle. I wish I could have seen them fight. An Adept Rogue, a Blade Brandier, and a Harvest Cleric. Team Haseo has a good balance, although they might want a Steam Gunner. Funny enough, we actually had one. Wow, that's really good. It's Haseo, the man who killed 100 PKs, the Emperor. He's so cool. The lone girl, Adelie, right? Is nice, but I really like the fellow with the nice profile on the left. Is it Syllabus? He looks like such a gentleman. I'd like to meet him sometime. It's the Emperors of the Demon Palace, Team Haseo. All of their matches were really cool. They've got a good balance. It's a good team. This picture is great. Ah, this picture is awesome! Wow, I thought this might actually be a cover for some music book. The blacks and the gradation of the background work really well together. But they're the team that dropped my beloved Lord N. I feel sort of weird looking at these guys. The way he showed up from nowhere like a streaking comet and went flying through the ranks really left an impression. Yeah, this really kind of feels like something that should have been in Volume 1. That's a cool picture. The guys on the sides look awesome, and the one in the middle is real cute. I've never seen one of their matches, but my friend said they flew through the ranks at an amazing speed. I hope I get to see them sometime. Hey, this is a nice picture. I'd like this on a holographic plate. One of those ones that changes color from different angles. Team Haseo. They're really strong, and popular because of how they look. And I wish they'd have named themselves a little better. Your picture is super awesome. I'm impressed. Team Haseo just suddenly showed up in the arena, right? But they climbed the ranks and became Emperor. I've seen one of their matches. They're cool. I wish I could fight like that. Nagi, you should absolutely go watch them in the arena sometime. Yeah, this post absolutely feels like it should have been in Volume 1. Like, near the end of Volume 1. From the world. Quest advice. Results. I'm back. This PK with big poofy hair slaughtered me. I didn't even have time to use any of the healing items I brought. I thought that might happen. But don't let this get you down. Please continue your pursuit of becoming a hunter. Alright. Let's check those emails. First, more cards for Kaede. Favorite food? Seaweed soup, pickled seaweed, boiled seaweed. Please take care of Zelkova. She starts at a blue heart, so she's going to take some time to get her affection up. Zelkova is a blue heart with 4 dots. He's also going to take a bit. Interested in Haseo. Want to do? Operation Haseo's. Let's be good friends. From Saku. In response to our message about the white chrysanthemum. How come you know about that? And anyway, that isn't any of your business. So what if he did, huh? Our response options are, what's your problem? Man, what's your problem, huh? I'm just trying to tell you something. Screw it, you can just vanish for all I care. No. What a flower means. Bo bought it while I was working at the guild shop. Said it was a birthday present for his big sister. Again, back in Volume 1, and even when Sakubo joined us in Volume 2, the item was a Dusty Miller. So I absolutely feel like it was a mistranslation, and it was supposed to be a white chrysanthemum. Come on, Saku. You know what a white chrysanthemum is supposed to mean? I'm here for you. Bo wants to help you out, just like you're always there for him. He wants to keep supporting your existence. You two are meant to be one. It won't work if either of you is gone.
I relayed Bo's feelings. Now, Saku, you need to try and understand. Really think about it, Saku.
CC Corp, in regards to connection issues. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Currently, there is an issue where the network forcefully gets disconnected. We are currently looking into the issue. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please wait while we investigate the problem. To those players that are waiting, we are very sorry that we have caused you such trouble. From Sirius, I'm back. We got one of them. Looks like I made it back, and that's probably thanks to you. So I thought I should write you. Thanks. By the way, have you heard from Alcade? I can't get her on short mail or whispers. Could it be? Is she still in a coma? If so, then why? Why was I saved, but not her?
Sirius, it looks like you made it back to the real world. But Alcade and Shino...
It's taking them longer because they've been comatose for longer. The exception to that rule is Aina. We know she woke up, but that's because she was at ground zero when Rebirth went off. Everyone else, it's going from the most recent coma to the earliest. So Alcade and Shino are going to be a while. From Adelie, it's over. The real world is a mess. But your fight is over, right? So, this might not be the right time to say this, but I'm worried. Even though everything's over, for some reason I can't stop worrying. Adelie.
Zelkova told us that the seeds of danger were still here. What did he mean? Adelie, if you hadn't been there, there's no way I would have ever been able to fight Ovan. Thank you, Adelie.
Entrance. The finale. Based on what I've heard, the Ida phenomenon has gone silent in the world after Ovan activated the Rebirth. The Lost Ones have recovered, but a portion of them have not made it back to the real world. Could it be? Could our fight not be over yet? If it is not, keep your eyes forward. I will be here for you. I will remain your ally, and yours alone, without fail.
I thought we'd beaten Ida, but Shino and Alcade are still unconscious. Could it be there's some cause besides Ida?
From our blue-haired steam gunner, I refuse to actually say his name, even though the characters in the game say it, because it's pronounced like a very bad word, and I don't want to possibly get hit for it. The situation at CC Corp. Hey, Haseo. Have you settled down? Let me go over what's going on in CC Corp with you, just briefly. Right now, Yara and Pai are cleaning up after the Rebirth. It looks like they've been pulling all-nighters for a while. Did you see the news? Thanks to the Rebirth, there's been network trouble on a global scale. There's a rumor that the world is the cause. Since, well, that's the truth. And CC Corp's management's got a scapegoat ready to nip that rumor in the bud. Their scapegoat is Ovan. The management's planning to pin all of this on him. They don't care what they do, as long as they can balance their account books. It's a dirty mess. No one knows where Ovan is in the real world, or even if he's alive. That's about all I know. Well, See ya.
It looks like the rebirth has gotten the CC Corp people fighting amongst themselves. I don't think Yada and Pi are going to be able to rest for quite a while. But I wonder, what happened to Ovan in the real world?
Ovan was Ground Zero. And while he was able to purge Ida from his sister Aina, Haseo was pretty close and was heavily damaged by it. As far as we know, Ovan himself could be comatose, or considering how badly it damaged Haseo, Ovan could even be dead. We have no way of knowing. From Pi, Fidel's prophecy. Fidel's prophecy has become reality. Thou destroyest and createst, thou powerless one. As the stirring footsteps of a giant shadow sound. We can read these lines as referring to the twilight of the gods, but they also point to a giant shadow that's somehow different. The third network crisis. It could be we haven't seen the end of it.
Who gave us the prophecy? Who? Or perhaps, what? It looks like the world's been damaged in a lot of places. Maybe the rebirth also had something to do with that. We haven't had any reports of Ida being detected anywhere in the world since the rebirth. I guess that means it's finally over. But
if it were over, we wouldn't have the X form.
Ovan, is this really what you wanted?
One new email. From Yada. Urgent. I have two things I must inform you of. First, regarding Shino's player. You may already know, but Shino Nanao is still in a coma. The doctors did say they noticed a change in her brainwaves, however. It seems that the lost ones recover at different rates. All we can do now is hope she is safe. Let us believe in that chance, and wait. Second, no. I think I should communicate this with you in person. Or communicate this to you in person. Come to the following area. Delta, Hidden Forbidden Bulwark. Morgue Barrow Wall. All other PCs will be denied entrance. Come at once.
Something he has to tell me. I wonder what it is. Anyway, let's go see Yada. He's over at the Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark.
Remember, back in Volume 1, there was a scene where Yada spoke to Ovan at the Morgue Barrow Wall, and they discussed what the wall could represent. And they discussed something may be on the other side, and whether or not the wall is meant to keep something out, or to keep something in. We're going to see just what that is.
Yada's calling me. I should head to Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark by myself. Yada.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yada, what did you mean by what you said in that email?
Look below you.
Huh?
Say hello to the greatest threat to the network. literally bigger than anything we have faced before.
See it?
Yada, what is that?
I've found several areas in the world exhibiting the same phenomenon. Furthermore, this is something completely different from the Ida phenomenon.
It's not Ida? Then what is it?
I believe it is an anti-existence.
Anti-existence?
Do you remember Fidel's prophecy, Haseo?
Prophecy?
If this is the giant shadow, then this is the anti-existence of rebirth.
Anti-existence?
It is the shadow of the Morgana factor. In other words, of we epitaph users. Use of a power that was not meant to exist created anomalies in the data. And the light of the rebirth created this as its shadow. Yes. Its name is Kubia.
Kubia?
And now, we get a history lesson on Kubia and the God
bitter
hackers.
legacy left to us by Ovan. If the effects resulting from the rebirth were spread throughout the entire network, then Kubia will also spread, not just throughout the world, but the entire network as well. The true destruction is now beginning. The true apocalypse.
Wait a minute, what about Alcade? And Shino? Their consciousnesses are probably still in the world.
I will take responsibility for what I've done in the past. Once, 7 years ago, when the world and the real world were in danger, I was indeed on the battlefield.
We have Kite, Balmung, and Wiseman against Kubia. And Black Rose and Mistral.
7 years ago? You mean the second network crisis?
The anti-existence Kubia was present then as well.
You mean this monster's shown up before?
Ovan eliminated Ida at the cost of his life. He cured the Lost Ones and protected the world. Now, let me protect it with my life as well. Surely that would fulfill his dying wish.
Looks like you're finally saying what you mean.
I will not allow the world to be destroyed.
Acquired Yada's member address.
Alcade and Shino's consciousnesses are still wandering in the world. They won't be destroyed. I'll protect them with my life.
And then Yada just runs for the portal. I don't know why, I just find that hilarious that he just runs for it. But now we have seen the greatest threat to all of life. A manifestation of anti-existence itself. An apocalyptic event. Kubia, who can be equated to a Lovecraftian horror not unlike Cthulhu. A being who has existed before, and though defeated, has come back. we'll deal with this threat at a later time. Next stream, we figure out what exactly Kubia is and how to handle this threat. So until next stream, see ya.